Hello, mortals! Can you hear me? Is the mystic weave of fate strong today? How are you all doing? Greetings, Congo. Greetings. Excellent, excellent. It is good to know that I am audible. I hope that the quality is okay as well. I'm trying something new, though I don't think it's what's meant to work. Anyway, mortals, it's good to see you all, mortals. I've missed you. It's good to see you. I noticed so many were already waiting. I'm quite flattered. How's everybody doing on this fine morning, evening, night? Personally, I've just got this, I'm all settled in, I've got a drink, I've got everything prepared here in my lair for an enjoyable time of Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance with my favorite protagonist, Raiden. That's good to hear, mortals. It's really good to be doing okay. Oh, Congo, you don't need to sacrifice sleep on my account, though I am flattered that you have done so. Yes, you are all mortals. You're all just a singular viewer. You're all a singular viewer. Alas, it's the YouTube bug. But just because even if I cannot see the amount, I can sense presences. So I know that you're there watching. Ah, yes, the great all-consuming being. The singular force. I see, Conga. I can sympathize. I myself have juggled with the sleep in order to catch streams. Oh man, you had no clue about this Substance edition? Before we get into it real quick, let me gush about Substance, specifically the first release of Substance for the PS2, because this is the PC release of Substance, and it does not have something that the original Substance has. So Substance has a lot of extra content, including Snake Tales, which we might go through after the, demon in my right arm is showing me is kind of contorting my visions, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine, mortals. I shall maintain a strong will. But the point is, the Substance edition of Metal Gear Solid 2 on the PC, the first version released after Sons of Liberty, not only has all the Snake Tales and all the VR and some New Game Plus stuff like the watches and the sunglasses and stuff like that, but also Metal Gear Solid 2 skateboarding. That's right. Skateboarding. It was only in that version. We can't do it. I really wish we could, mortals, but it's only in the PS2 version, and this is the PC port. It's just, and there's a skate mix of the main theme that goes da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Yeah, Raiden Hawk, Snake Skater. Precisely. You can play as Snake or Raiden. There's 2 levels. And it does take place both on the Big Shell. The Big Shell makes actually a pretty good skate park. It's I think they used it to prototype their Konami's next skate game. I don't know what it's called, but yes, the only skateboarding game I have ever played was, as a child, Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance skateboarding, and it's the best one. It's the best one because where else are you going to be skating as Raiden? Nowhere. But yes, let's we've been going for 4.5 minutes at least, so let's hop right into it, shall we? We'll talk while we play. Excellent. Slim fat man should have been a skater. Oh, well, you can't have a slim fat man, in my opinion. That removes what makes fat man special. Oh no. Have we already scuppered it? Alright. Let's see if I can remember the controls after a week. That's the thing about this. I haven't played this for a week because I wanted to play it for you guys. It's like when I was reading Dai's Ire, I was like, I want to read more of this. I want to read more of this. This is great. This is fantastic. Mortals make such great stuff. But I couldn't because I want all of you there to be there when I read it. Hot Coldman is nowhere near the level of Fatman. Hot Coldman is not even anything. Fat Man is Fat Man. He's iconic. I don't think it's like Jak 2-3's hoverboarding. I think it is just like a regular skateboarding game. Okay, so I'm not seeing anybody from the below levels. So I think we're good to just take this guy out with the melee button. Well, we don't have anything equipped. We hit the melee button. I think that should work, right? His life is in our hands. But I'm not a pacifist. Excellent. So now we're just going to drag him all the way back over here. And we'll get a better look at what the rest of the connecting bridge is like. Because I'm pretty sure there's one more guard here. A red-haired mod for Raiden sometime. Oh, can you imagine? Like, can you even mod games like Metal Gear Solid 2 and Revengeance, which are the games Raiden's in? Can you even imagine? I'd play the hell out of Revengeance if with red-haired. Yeah, yeah, squeak, squeak, squeak. Yeah, you don't wanna go on the lower panels. So there's only one guard here. There's only one guard on the CG connecting bridge. I must be thinking of another one. Alright, so what we're going to do is this. Now you might be wondering why we've just done that. And the answer is simple. Cleanup. Now mortals, when you kill a man, it's not enough to just slay him. You have to dispose of the body. Well, I don't know how stable the PC, like this itself is modded because it's got the V's fix in order to run smoothly, because the original PC port of MGS2 is kind of has some problems. Yes, look at that custom animation that plays when you get close to a hole while dragging a body. This game has so many little details, doesn't it, mortals? It's fantastic. Ah. Oh no. I just realized this is the CD connecting bridge, which means that's strut D. Steel yourselves. Steel yourselves for what is to come. Because we're going to be doing... We're going to be doing what is probably the most annoying strut in the game that I'm already dreading at mortals. I'm quivering in fear. But I do not fear! Fear, it may grip us, but we'll not succumb to it. Now look at this. These guards. 3 of them. All a problem. But there's
nothing here.
Yep, that's it. That's the biggest problem, though. One of them will get on their radio and say, "Nothing here." And if he does not report in, they will know something is up and send people in to check. And there's nowhere to hide here. Do we have a cardboard box yet? We do not even have a cardboard box yet. No. So, oh boy. We're going to have to be real careful. I know where the bomb is, and I know where the node is. The node is over there, see? But first we have to figure out which one of these guys has the radio.
Nothing here.
I think that's the guy below me. Or the guy across there. I don't have a ranged weapon with any sort of... Alright. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait until the guard on the lower rung starts making his way back. And the guard here on the top rung... Okay, so it is the bottom guard. We're going to wait until he starts heading back. And then, mortals, what we're going to do is we're going to pull a trick. We're going to pull a trick. We're going to pull one hell of a trick. They won't know what's coming. They won't know what hit them. These mortal fools know not the full terror of facing me in combat. But first we must be stealthy. Alright. Come on. Yes. Yes.
Right at your feet, there's a hatch for pipe or gauge maintenance. Face the hatch
And push the action button to open it.
There may be something you can use, so check the inside thoroughly.
It really is. It changes the whole game. On very easy, which is what I played this on as a kid, Strut D did not do this. Or I think Strut D may have been the only one to do this, and like now it's on Strut F as well. Okay, but here's the deal. That guy's gonna start making his way back. And we're gonna juke him. Oh. I need to flatten myself. Now this is where our enhanced grip gauge comes in handy, people.
Nothing here.
Okay. Now we wait. Yes, yes, yes! This is what we need. What?
It's the enemy. I need help.
He saw from above!
Understood. Backup is being smashed to the lower level of Strut D. Surround the target.
I really hope this works. I really, really hope this works. Yes, this is why you need grip strength. Oh no. We're going to need the grip strength now. We might be in a bit of a pickle, actually, about that then.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on their way to Strut D. Intensify security measures.
Ooh, I think we might be able to actually outlast caution with our amount of grip strength, with our grip level. But then we're gonna have to get back up. I think it might cost more points to move, so we're just gonna have to stay put. Oh no. Whew. It becomes a waiting game, as with all stealth games, as with Metal Gear. It becomes a waiting game. We simply wait. You must gaze into the heart of the universe. Oh. Come on, Raiden. Raiden! Are you a man or a mouse? Yes. Yes! Yes, I am. Well, I mean, I'm not. Like I've said, I feel like this might confuse some people about me. I'm an immortal that was born in this era. So I don't have a huge amount of historical experience. Alright, we've got the Strut C node, we've defused the Strut... Did we defuse the Strut C bomb? Oh, we can check that on the map. Yes, we did. That sent me into a spin. Yes, I'm an immortal that was born in this era. So, unlike, say, Congo or someone like that, I only have the experiences akin to you mortals in terms of age. Yes, hello. Hello to all mortals. Let's see here. This must be the one with 2. Yes. This is what we need. Oh. Oh no, we don't have a tranquilizer, and that guy is up there, and we're going to have to go through the bottom then. A neat immortal. I mean, I suppose I'm not sure if mystic martial arts counts, so I suppose you could call me a neat. How do I know I'm immortal then? Because if you kill me, I will not die. I wouldn't die even if I was killed. Pierce my flesh with swords and axes. Burn me to the ground. I will not perish. Alright. Come here, my friend. Let us be together again. Stun grenades and bullets. So this doesn't seem to have any sort of way of disposing of the corpse, but he is dead, as far as I can tell, which is excellent, excellent news. You could play non-lethal, but non-lethal is harder. Alright, so at the moment we're just going to wait for his cycle to reset. And he'll move to look up. It's not that I'm not just invulnerable, I'm immortal. I already told you, I wouldn't die even if I was killed. It's as simple as that. There's nothing more to it. Ah, strut E. Now this is one of my favorite struts, though I'm not good at navigating it. And if I recall, the node is in the bottom right corner.
Nothing here.
This is going to be a bit tricky. Ah, am I a person? Yes, interesting. Am I a person? Does it count when you, have... Well, I haven't cast aside my humanity, per se. But, alright. Peeking is... Yes. Mortals have a strange obsession with destroying things, so they'll ask this sort of question over and over. Yes, that is true. It's like how they always ask, can Shikis kill servants? People are very interested in what people can destroy. I wouldn't die of old age. I'm 100% positive. Well, the thing about Shiro saying it is because when he says it in the visual novel, it's after he's lost the healing factor that he had from the Avalon, the sheath of Excalibur. Oh, we have a box. We have a box. Do you know what time it is now, mortals? Do you know what time it is, mortals? See, the quote makes sense in context because normally Shiro had not been dying when he was killed. Shiro had not been dying when he was killed, but now he is. Okay, so we still don't have Snake's number, which means we've got to tune manually to 141.80. I'm pretty sure this should be him. Is this it? Yes.
Raiden, I'm done with one more C4. This one was in a spot so narrow, I had to crawl in to get at it.
This is Pliskin, by the way, for those just joining us. The best character, one of the best characters in all of Metal Gear. Only shows up in this game, though. Pliskin doesn't show up anywhere else. Anyway, so we wear the box and we talk to Pliskin. That's what we have to do for this. Good afternoon yourself.
Don't get yourself worked up.
I hope you mortals are all having a lovely day, whatever time zone you're in and whatever time it is there.
Don't even think about searching.
Yes, Pliskin is way better than Solid Snake. Legendary soldier, more like not Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Look at the good advice he's giving us, but we can go deeper. We can go further. Listen to this.
Looks like the enemy sentries have the defensive perimeters of each strut covered. You'll be safe as long as they don't radio for more men. But if you're spotted, run for it. Find a good concealment.
And he has such a good voice actor too.
You won't be able to defuse the bombs while you're
Can
being chased
Iroquois
down,
Pliskin kill a servant? Only if he was summoned in servant form himself. But as far as I'm aware, he would not qualify. For obvious reasons. For the Nasu, guns don't count kind of thing. Even though he's a legendary soldier. So he wouldn't be able to kill servants, because servants are supernatural.
Tell me a little more about Dead Cell.
Oh, when will we get
Dead
to
Cell
it?
was a shadow unit within the SEALs organization.
Right. They handled surprise raids on vital government facilities, didn't they?
Yes.
Ah, yes, this is the... Listen to this, mortals. This is the background of Dead Cell. They used to be, basically fake terrorists.
Secret unit positioned at the opposite end of anti-terrorist outfits,
So that
such as
you could test the effectiveness of anti-terrorist activities.
Yeah.
No.
They would carry
It
out
got
fake
weird when
missions.
Colonel Jackson, Fortune's husband, was sent to jail.
I
Sent
mean,
to jail.
if Iroquois Pliskin had access
He
to
misappropriated
a mystic
government
code,
funds.
Sounds like he
maybe.
deserved it.
Maybe.
That's what everybody else thought.
I don't, like...
Except for the members of Dead Cell.
That's for
They
Nasu
felt
to
the
decide,
colonel
honestly,
was
not for
falsely
me.
accused. Fact is, They took the case to the powers that be, but they never managed to reopen the case.
Was there any truth to their claim?
Who knows? Whatever the situation is, Dead Cell's name was tainted.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
And
whoop,
Colonel
whoop, whoop, whoop.
Jackson?
He was being held at Leavenworth.
Was. Meaning he's been released?
Well, in a manner of speaking, the Colonel's dead.
No, Raiden is, like, it's also a
Apparently,
no
he lost the
modern
will to
servants
live,
thing,
died
and,
in
like,
prison.
Raiden is
The
also
members
very
of Dead
modern.
Cell snapped with the loss of their leader. They underwent a radical change and became uncontrollable.
And that's why they undertook this terrorist operation.
Seems as good a reason as any.
Dancing in the moonlight. Yeah, they're dancing. I got them dancing. But come on, Pliskin, you know the conversation I want.
Vamp is a member of Dead Cell.
No.
Born in Romania, his specialty is not.
I mean, I like these, but
wish you
there's
know that
there's
by
one
now.
codec call I really want to
He
show
was
you,
just a
Mortals,
kid.
but we'll
He
get to
lost
it.
his family to a
We'll get to
terrorist
it.
bomb that went off in a church they
We'll
were
get to it,
attending.
Mortals. Don't you
His
worry
body
about a
pierced
thing.
by a
I will provide it
crucifix.
for you.
Vamp was buried under the rubble for 2 days before he was finally rescued. During those 2 days, he survived by feeding on the blood of his family to quench his thirst. That was how he acquired a taste for blood.
So that's why they
Oh,
call
here
him
it is,
Vamp.
by the way.
No, Vamp isn't for vampire. It's because he's bisexual.
Vamp is called Vamp
Rumor
because he is
has it
bisexual.
Vamp was the lover of Scott Dolph, the Marine Commandant who accidentally died 2 years ago. Scott Dolph was also the father of Fortune.
Yeah,
the
ain't that
Dead Cell
ain't that
leader.
messed up?
Fortune's old man? But Fortune and Vamp?
You noticed, eh? Not bad for a rookie.
Alright.
As you say,
Yep.
Vamp and Fortune are very close.
Yep.
Not lovers, but very close.
Yep.
Friends?
Real weird.
There's more to their relationship than that.
But Vamp was her father's lover.
I'm pretty sure that he only had the blood to drink, Congo. I think that's
I
the
don't really think they care what you
Oh,
think.
right. You can
Focus
survive
on
2 days
mission.
without drinking. I mean, can you?
By the
I thought
way,
it was
have you ever met the guy
2
before?
days without water,
No,
but he
2
seemed to
days
know
without
you.
2 weeks
Right.
without food, and
Well,
2 months without shelter. I think that's
No,
how it goes.
It can't be.
What?
Nothing. I told you the Dead Cell
Is a group of madmen.
I wouldn't take anything they say very seriously.
I wouldn't know about mortal limitations because obviously I have none. Ah, so it's 3. It's 3. It's not 2. It's 3. Ah. You don't need to have an excuse for blood play. Simple as.
What do you know about that strange woman?
That strange woman.
She's the Dead Cell leader.
That strange
Her
and
real name
excellently
is Helena
gangara
Dolph
aesthetic
Jackson,
woman.
known to her friends as Lady Luck.
Lady Luck.
Yeah, she got the name because bullets seemed to veer away from her in battle. People have heard her say that her fortune in battle was payback for the lousy luck she's had in life.
Lousy Luck?
The death of her father, the Marine commander,
I
the
can't
conviction of husband and Dead
hum
Cell
the
leader,
fortune
Colonel
song at all.
Jackson. These events were followed by her mother's suicide, the loss of a husband, and the idea of a convict in the family apparently took her over the edge. Fortune was 3 months pregnant at the time, and the shock of her mother's death led to the loss of her child.
Oof.
Add
Poor
to this
Fortune.
her husband's death in prison a few months later, and to sum it up, in the 6 months after her father's death, she lost her family and everything that mattered in her life.
Jeez.
Poor Fortune.
She's had it rough.
Yeah, the thing is, she didn't grieve long. Instead, she joined the military.
Now why is that?
Do I look
Fortune had a
stupid?
hard life.
My best guess is revenge. I heard that she firmly
It's
believed
Joe,
that her
boy.
husband was framed. Anyway, by the time she came out of basic training, she'd proven many times over that she was gifted.
I always
with
get a
an
bit
unusual
choked up
streak of
hearing about
luck.
Fortune.
In fact, some say she sold her soul for it.
Her soul?
Her
Her
soul.
uncanny luck earned
Never
her a
make a deal for your
reputation
soul,
that led to her
mortals. Your soul is
appointment as the
important.
head of her husband's unit, Dead Cell.
Alright, are we just gonna go through all the Dead Cell members before you finally...
Fat Man. Supposedly, he's nicknamed after an atomic bomb.
But to me, he's just a fat man.
Something straight out of a sideshow. If he even has a bit of spare time, he spends it disassembling and assembling his Glock over and
Fat
over
man
again.
gun
Can't
gun
stand
cleaning
to have his
ASMR.
hands still. He's extremely vain about his hands. Keeps his fingers
Something
as
like that.
slender and soft as a woman's. They say he's always looking at his hands, giving himself manicures.
Well, it's better than feet. He's gonna have a fixation about himself.
Pliskin, what do you know
Thin
about
Fat
Stillman?
Man is a...
He's a bomb disposal expert.
Nah.
Probably the best in the world.
What else?
What do you mean?
Like why he retired?
Are you here to gossip?
No.
Then get back to work defusing those C4s. If there's something you need to know about Stillman, go ask him yourself.
Well, I mean... Hey, Pliskin has his tastes. We can respect it. You can respect its tastes even if you don't agree with them. That's what it means to be a human. In society. No, I don't think that none, but I think that's just he, like, wants it, like, he's just very fixated on his own hands. I think he's just... He wants his hands to be in good condition, because he uses them all the time for making bombs. Haha, yes, exactly, Congo. Oh, my... Pliskin! You know you want to do this.
Or take them out altogether first.
Pliskin, you know you want to do this.
Pliskin, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team's been wiped out.
Oh, okay.
Is
We're
that
gonna go to
right?
the
Is that all you
helipad
have to
first,
say?
and
I
then
thought they were
we'll
your
see
comrades.
if it works
too
then.
bad.
But
Too bad.
I'm so
Did you
sorry,
know they were
mortals.
used as a decoy to support
I'm so
my
sorry, mortals.
infiltration?
We've wasted so
No,
much time.
but
Well,
it
we haven't
doesn't
wasted
surprise
it. The
me.
codec calls are quite
Man,
great.
you were
I
cold.
love them.
They
I
were
miss
your
them in
friends.
Metal Gear
What do you
Solid
want me to
5.
say? That you killed them? Or do you want me to say it wasn't your fault?
I just...
Yeah, Raiden's got some very
I don't have
complicated
time to
emotions
wet
about
nurse
this.
you, or provide you with a shoulder to cry on. You got a problem with your conscience. You take care of it. Don't bother me.
Alright. We're gonna wait until...
Nothing here.
Nothing here indeed. Is he the one that calls on the radio? Or is it the other guy? Now we have to see. We need the M4 for that.
Who's there?
Yes, stun grenade. Come on, one of you. Talk on the radio. But how does it taste?
Nothing here.
Okay, so it's the guy in front, which means we can take out this guy in the back. Wow. You spotted me. How clever of you. It's a shame that you are now a corpse. Alright. I don't think I can drag him out of that zone. Because... Wait, no, I could, but it would require going over here. And it's really just not worth it. He's just sleeping. He's just sleeping. No, he's not. He's dead. I shan't engage in such tomfoolery. This requires a level 5 card. When I kill an opponent, they stay dead. Oh, that's the mine detector. That's handy. And that is... a ration? What is the purpose of these conveyor belts? I am glad you asked, Ilska. I'm so glad you asked. Because I can demonstrate it for you. I can demonstrate precisely what the function of these are. In pretty much each strut, there is a cardboard box, which is why this box is called Box 5.
Nothing here.
Oh boy. Wait for him to turn and... Oh no, this is the wrong one. Sorry. Was that a Zone of the Enders advert? Yes. Yes, it is. Box 5 has a Zone of the Enders advertisement on it. Look at that. And there actually should be a poster down there that we can go look at. I've never played Zone of the Enders, but obviously Kojima loves it very much. Oh no, I've killed the Hydra. It's simple. You just, I mean, come on, decapitation. You just have to do a lot of decapitation. See more Zone of the Enders boxes, but I'm pretty sure there's a poster somewhere around here. Maybe it's in the room that we're about to go to. I'd like to play it sometime, maybe, if I can access it. But, here, watch this. You want to know what the purpose of these conveyor belts is for? It's for this. In Metal Gear Solid 1, there was a similar system, but what this lets you do is take this conveyor belt, this package. This strut E is the helipad and the package distribution facility. This is basically the mail room for all of everything that gets shipped from strut to strut. So everything goes through here. So if you are in the right cardboard box, oh, you can go to one of the struts. This is the box for strut 5. So it takes you to this room in strut D, rather. It's box 5 for strut D, and it takes you to this room with the digital camera. So now we have the digital camera. If that's I think it's an item. But yeah, if we find more boxes, we can use them to fast travel. Metal Gear Solid 1 used trucks. Look at that. Let's take a shot. Yes, photo 000. A happy snap. And now, we simply do the same thing. It's easy. Honestly, like, I'm so unfamiliar with Kojima's work outside of Metal Gear that, like, I've basically interacted with nothing that he's made except for Death Stranding, which was really good, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend because you'd have to be weird. You would have to be as strange and mysterious as me, mortals, to enjoy it. Anyway, now we're going to move to the helipad. Because as you'll note, if we use the sensor, there's no bomb down here. Ha-da-da-da-da-da-da-da! Yes! It's time. Are you ready? Are you ready? Oh man, that bit at the start of Polka's hologram circus. Very nice. Yeah, but listen to this. A ninja. A ninja. A ninja, mortals. A cyborg ninja. So it's not Congo. Congo is not a cyborg. An Arsenal Tengu. They'll pop up later, but for now, this makes absolutely no sense to the player. Not for a good while.
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard
box. The boxes! Mortals, the box is a powerful tool and weapon.
So you believe me this time?
Ah, yes, Congo. You can't operate at anything less than maximum edge. Oh, edge? No, that's the... That's luck in Shadowrun. What am I thinking of? What's your humanity?
You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
You only have like 6 units of it, or something like that.
Not a chance.
In the Shadowrun tabletop RPG, you can install cybernetics, because it's cyberpunk magic. It's like a fantasy-esque cyberpunk setting. It's really cool. But the point is that in it, there's magic, and there's also cybernetics, and it's and they don't mix very well. Yeah, that's Olga. That's Olga. She was on the ship. Remember? She was on the ship. Snake fought her.
Must be
Olga Golukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
A cyberpunk ninja is scary, but not to me. I could take down a cyberpunk ninja easily. With one shot. With one clean swipe. Yes, her daughter does cook eggs. Protect Sunny with your lives, people. Mortals. Protect Sunny with your lives. Okay, so now that we're actually... Now that we're out here in the open, boxes have been brought up. Let's talk to Pliskin.
Don't even think about
Pliskin.
Raiden. Don't.
Yep. Olga Golukovich. Come on.
Pliskin, you seemed pretty...
Nope. We're gonna get to it.
Hey, Pliskin.
Ah!
That pistol you have is
Ahsoka. Okay, he's finally gotten to talking to us about equipment. So, because we don't have anything but equipped with the SOCOM, he'll go to our item next. It has outstanding stopping power. I've always liked the SOCOM because it was in this game.
Service life, averaging over 6,000 rounds, and has a 5-round group.
And it's got a very
capacity that
distinctive
extends
shape.
within a 1.4-inch radius. It's a bit large,
But the SOCOM is a gun you can trust.
It also comes equipped with a laser aiming module. A suppressor can be attached to the SOCOM to silence gunshots.
We really
You should
need
try
that
to find
suppressor.
one.
Yeah, it is. It looks so unique. Okay, this has got to be it.
The cardboard box
Yes!
that you have is ideal
Listen
for
well,
finding your enemies.
mortals.
It's a very important tool for
Listen well, this is
infiltration
very
missions.
important.
Really?
Of course.
I can't begin to count the number of agents whose lives were saved by a cardboard box.
You mean everyone's using them?
Look,
I'm not exaggerating when I say the success of your mission.
hinges on how you
Oh,
use
it's the
that
cardboard box.
Huh.
But in the end,
A cardboard box is only made of paper.
Handle it with care, or it won't be of much use to you. Treat your
Cardboard box with care. Take care of the box, and it'll take care of you. Yes,
Don't think
mortals.
of it as just another box.
Treat it with love. Don't be rough, okay? Love your box. You gotta love your box. Simple as. Alright, let's see here. I'm pretty sure we could shoot the straps on these and it would fly up like in the boss fight with Olga, but there's no real reason to do it. Of course you're going to start sneaking around hiding under a big box. How else would you do it? Without a box? What are you, silly? Foolish? Alright, we're gonna hide him where we were hiding, because that seems a good place. Cardboard boxes are very useful. Their mechanical gameplay use was perfected in Metal Gear Solid 5, in which you can interact with them in all sorts of ways. But they're a series staple. Alright. So... Actually, let's go down for a second, because there's another guy that we've got to... Actually, if we take care of the other guy up here first, I feel like... Let's just leave some bodies everywhere. I don't think there's an easy way to dispose of bodies here on the helipad. It simply won't work. Oh, mortals. It would be so easy if I was in this game. I could simply incinerate them. I could char their bones black. Turn them into naught but ash and dust. And then poof. There would be no need to hide them in this way. So, I'm probably going to miss. I'm not. I lied to you. I lied to you to lower your expectations of my greatness. We now have a claymore. Congo, do you really think so little of my powers that you think that I cannot control smoke? Of course I can control smoke. It would be a controlled blaze. I would simply prevent the smoke from rising. Do not think the mortal laws of physics apply to my powers. Yes, and it should be, sorry there, corpse. Well, I mean, you're a corpse. You're not the corpse. The corpse is much cooler than you. You're just some Russian terrorist. Just get out of my way for a second there. Ah, yes, it's a Harrier too. We're going to blow it up later. It'll be fun. For now, we simply need to actually prevent it being blown up by removing the bomb here with the coolant spray. And that takes care of Strut D. Easy, simple, clean.
Here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of.
Corpse? A Russian terrorist?
On the Harrier
I doubt it.
station
Oh,
on the roof.
my chat is set to top chat instead of live chat.
This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been
This
found
is
so far
interesting.
don't appear to be in the right kind of locations, and the quantity of explosives is
My thing is,
Even fat men
my
can
thing
make
showed the
mistakes, right?
wrong profile pic for Congo, so I thought he was someone else.
With the disposal right.
But it's
I've got
fixed
a
now.
bad feeling about
A
this.
Hind D. Oh no, we'll save that for Metal Gear Solid 1. That's also on PC, so we might play it sometime.
Just hurry.
But yeah, I doubt Corpse was a Russian terrorist. Something about Corpse just does not give me the vibe of a Russian terrorist. I could be wrong, though. Only Corpse knows. And who knows if she'll say. But onwards! We've hit strut D, so now... Wait, we've hit strut D, we've hit strut E, so now we have to hit strut F. And F is going to be something of a problem. I won't be surprised if strut F causes people to say F in chat. Because strut F is the warehouse. I mean, Russia is kind of part of Russia's Europe. I just killed all of the people on the helipad, and you're telling me that there's still one up there? That's ridiculous. Where is that? I need it. I need it right now. Yes. As you can see, mines. But listen to this.
Be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealthy
It's them.
Claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
It's
Just
Deep
call me
Throat.
Deep Throat.
Deep Throat. You mean
From Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it?
Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact
Yeah, so this is Mr. X.
Let's just
They're
say
mysterious,
I'm one of
and they're
your friends.
contacting us. Similar to how Deep Throat contacted you in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it
gonna
was,
have a drink.
it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses.
Ooh boy.
And he's dead.
Mortals, I can't tell you.
Trap?
This can get the throat quite dry. All this talking, all this capitulating. This mortal shell, it doesn't have quite the endurance that I myself have when I unleash all my full power. But yes, I need that guy to not exist, and I also need to do this perfectly, which we will. Alright, watch this. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's only ciphers. It's only a cipher. They don't bring out people onto this this connecting bridge because there are mines. And you might wonder, actually, why is this strut bridge the only one that's mined? Why don't they have human guards like everywhere else?
Return to your positions.
And I have an actual answer for you.
Understood. All units exercise extreme caution.
I have an actual answer for you. And that answer is, if you look over there, that is the only remaining still standing connecting bridge to Shell 1. The other one has been destroyed. So if anyone were to try and rescue the president, they'd have to go through there. Not budget cuts. They've got to... We've been picking up... we currently have... No, that's the wrong thing. We currently have 4 claymores, so they had at least 4 more to spare. So there should still be a guy up there. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait until he comes back up, and then we're going to shoot him in the head so that he dies. I think that's the long and short of my plan. We're simply waiting for that to happen. So let's just have a nice cozy time while we wait, mortals. Let us recline and repose. Let us simply wait for the right moment to strike. It's very important to know when to strike. In that single instant where victory and defeat are decided. Alright. Come on. Yes! Third time is the charm, mortals. Actually, I'm going to see if this works, just in case it doesn't. Yes, now we can do this. And now we will have claymores that we will never ever use. Yes, it was a nice shot. I'm rather proud of it. It can be quite tricky to land a headshot at that distance with the SOCOM. But I'm glad we managed to do it. Now we just need to come up here and get the last one. Alright, so we could feasibly, well, we couldn't actually enter Shell 1 at the moment. I'm pretty sure it requires a card. In fact, let's go check that right now. But first, let's see what a stun grenade will do to all these birds. Good to know. Good to know that that is what it will do to those birds. So we're just going to simply execute these two. And then we're not going to call Rose because she's going to be mad at us. Yes, we need the AKS-74U. We don't have the required thingamajigs to get in. So, you're wondering, how do we get over this? Well, we're supposed to sidle. We're supposed to sidle along, like so. But we're going to try something a bit different. Well!
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack?
That's on me. That's on me, mortals. I actually cartwheeled too far. Well, technically it's called an aerial, but you don't care, do you? You don't care what it's called. Alright, this is our one chance. We gotta get over there real quick. Yeah, what a way to die. Raiden's overconfidence being his weakness. Alright, now that we've done that, we can safely shoot the guy. Come on. Come on. Yes, second shot. This time it was different. But we've done it. Mortals, we have successfully plunged once more into the storm and retrieved the bounties of claymores. And now the moment is ripe. We can get to Strut F. Our way is unimpeded. There is no need to show you Shell 1 anymore. It will be as simple as this, that, and this. The real challenge awaits us. Ooh, boy. Welcome to hell. Population, I don't know where the node is. Are you ready to hear those two horrible words again, mortals?
Nothing here.
Yes. Yeah, there really is so many little details in this game. It must have been a whole lot of work. So we don't know where the node is. So we cannot,
Is there somebody there?
Oh no.
Who's there?
Change of plans.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Nope, that didn't work. That didn't work. That didn't work. Yes, exactly. It's all very impressive. It's all there. It's all real. It's all tangible. A lot of work went into this game. Ah, mortals. I told you, Strut F, it's my nemesis.
Return to your positions.
Two enemies on the upper level. One of them has a radio.
All units exercise.
Without the node, we won't be able to know, like, it's gonna be really hard to figure out which one actually is it.
What's that?
Oh no.
There's somebody. It's the enemy. I need
Oh no! They're still there. They're still there. Okay, I've got a plan.
Move!
I've got a plan. This is it. It's genius. Let's have a ration. I'm not doing well at this. Oh no. That's not good. We don't want to be there.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Reinforcements are on the way to Strut F.
Yeah, we simply want to. Okay, so we're just going to. Okay, so mortals, we're just going to chat. We're going to talk because we need to wait out the full length of caution for all the reinforcements to leave. Ah, but man, what a close call. Normally I'd try and retry or something like that, but I want this run to be as genuine as possible for you guys. All the mistakes and screw-ups. So how is everybody doing on this fine evening / night / afternoon / morning? Whatever time, wherever it is. Oh man, this is just look at the detail on that fire extinguisher. Look at the detail on that. I'm only playing on normal Congo. I'm not good at this game. If I was good at this game, I wouldn't have been caught. Look at that. And look at that. That's when they shot me. Look at that bloodstain. Look at that bloodstain. Congo, you've been partially sleeping while watching me play? I don't even know how you could do that. That's pretty insane. Fit and uni reps. Oh, it's good to do your reps. It's good to do your reps. I'm glad people are having a good time. You don't have to tell me your time zones. We're all united under one sun and moon, under one earth. A sleep-like state while listening. That's very impressive. So you've just been using the audio. Wow, that's genuinely. I had a nap earlier and I literally fell asleep listening to something. And it was only 2 hours, but I cannot remember for the life of me a single second of it that has been occurring. Getting more than 6 hours of sleep is good. Your sleep reps is doing your sleep reps is very good. Okay, so I think we're going to try and take the alternate way out in that. Actually, wait, no. Oh, but I think that might have... No, I don't think that door has anything for us at the moment. Our keycard level is 1. The problem with Strut F is that we're going to be here a lot. And I don't really have a strategy for it. Carmine Sleep ASMR. I couldn't do ASMR. I could never do ASMR. I don't have the temperament for it. I'm too fiery. I'm surprised that anyone can rest or relax to me when I get so fired up. I'm hot-blooded. All right, now let's have a look here. Well, I guess you never will know until you try. I hope I can try all sorts of new things while VTubing. I know one of them comes down here. I guess we can just stand here and duck into the corridor. That's a level 3 door. You once slept listening to a metal playlist. I could sleep while any noise is occurring, but going to sleep while any noise is occurring is harder. Once I'm asleep, I simply rest. Oh no.
What's going on? Respond. Communications with Strut F have ceased.
Oh no.
Carry out an investigation immediately.
Oh no.
Counter the enemy requesting backup.
Get in there. You see, how could anyone say that I'm good at this game? How could anyone say that I'm good at this game? This is actually a pretty neat thing with the evasion thing. If you go into a room, they'll clear it like you would if you were in, you know, SWAT or something like that.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
Yes, I'm very. I'm very. This game is. If there is a Metal Gear game that I know the most about, it is this game. I have played it so many times. Even I may not know everything. It's like they tend to have little details, and with 1 and 3 and 4 and such, I'm not the most familiar with them. But with 2, I know. A Chunibyo voice acting video. I mean, I can't voice act. This is simply how I am, mortals. This is my natural speaking voice. But the thing is, man, just like even how with as much as I've played this game, I'm bad at it. Because so much of my playing has been, you know, not acquiring skill at the game, but simply playing. Guard team, stay alert. But the clearing part is very interesting. The clearing part is fascinating. Because it gives you a little... Guard team is still leaving. Guard team is still leaving. Guard team is still leaving. Oh no. I can't believe we've been doing this for an hour and we haven't even done all of the bomb defusals. I am going like a slowpoke. We have to get in there. The node is in that one. I know where the bomb is as well, but I'd like the node. Okay, I'm not getting fooled like last time.
Nothing here.
Yes. Yes! Come on, mortals. Let's see if this works. Let's see if we can get all the way down the corridor with him. Mortals, we've done it. We've killed another man. We've slaked our bloody thirst. We've done it. And now there is only but one course of action available to us. To slay the others. Because now, the next time he says, nothing here, we can, God, there's really no better way to hide the body, but I don't think the guard team will come in here if I'm not seen entering it. Therefore, we can just hide all the bodies here, and then, maybe we'll have better luck. So we're simply waiting for them to loop at the moment. We're waiting for them to cycle. Guards have a rotation. At the moment, he's on the other side. Let me just chomp a ration. My all-seeing eye has already foretold the future. Death shall come to pass on this man. Hide all the bodies behind a claymore. That's actually pretty brilliant. Alright, come on, say nothing here. Do it. Do it.
Nothing here.
Oh no, that was a throw. But we're still fine, and he's still alive. We can't interrogate him like you can in Metal Gear Solid. Oh no, that's a problem actually. We're going to have to wake him up and then choke him out again, because we need to break his neck. I shall, Congo. Your presence was much appreciated, thank you very much. Yes, they make a lovely sound when you choke them out. Come on, buddy. Ugh, there. Another broken neck. I would trank them, or I would shoot them with a suppressed SOCOM, but we don't have anything like that at the moment. So, yes, that whoever said to set a claymore, that was exactly it. That is exactly the kind of thing we should be doing. And I wonder if we should be hiding... I don't think we should be hiding in the vent again or anything like that. We currently have the maximum amount of time. I guess I can just shoot that guy from above. Oh, nope. Vent time.
What's going on? Respond.
Yes. Our plan is working perfectly.
Carry out an investigation immediately.
Bum, bum, bum. I really like the soundtrack in Metal Gear Solid 2. I feel like it's underrated, like, aside from a couple of notable tracks. But listen to this. Just actually, like, listen to it.
Unable to locate the AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Oh, it's just got such an excellent vibe to it, mortals. It's got such an excellent vibe. Now. Oh yes, a fire extinguisher. We could shoot it and create mist, which would reveal lasers, but there aren't any lasers in this room. So they must have all left by now then. Which means there's only one man left. Ah, you think I miss? I only give you false hope before I drag you down into the abyss. Well, everyone in the strut is now dead. And we can now defuse the bomb. Which, if you do not know, is over here. So you have to do that in order to, you have to drop down from this level above in order to reach it. It's very clever. It's very clever, because you might see it on the map, because they designed it around being able to see the bombs on the map. So you'd see it on the map and be like, it's not on the top level, there's some boxes on the bottom level, what do I do? How do I get here? Yeah, the coolant spray is very neat. It came from, basically Kojima did an ideas journal. Everybody would come up, everybody working on the game would come up with ideas for the game. Like one idea a day or a week or whatever. And one of them was the coolant spray bomb diffusal, which became a main feature. That's the way out of here, I'm pretty sure. We want to hide him in a room. I hope there's one that we can access. Ah, I'm level 1. Yes, the node! And a cardboard box! Progress. Bum. That is the stuff, mortals. That is exactly what we need. I mean, I'm no expert, but I like to share what I know, what I've heard. Never assume accuracy from me, but, I like to share what I think I know. Now. Now, as you saw, that locker was locked. Ration. Yes. Ration. So that's a book. Actually, speaking of, I've been watching more of Pecora playing Metal Gear Solid 3 because it's her first Metal Gear game. It was the first one she played. So now we have box 2 and box 3. But, yeah, like, it's so cool. It's so cool. Because Pecora she both has a lot of funny insight and also can be really cool. Like she can adopt a really cool voice. So she's perfect for playing a snake. Well, it depends. I guess it would depend on the type of explosives. I don't know if you could, I suppose it's possible. I'm really not a demolitions expert. When it comes to explosions, I just kind of create them. I don't use chemicals. I simply set things on fire. Yeah, it just freezes the, it freezes the detonator, is what Stillman said. I'm surprised you remembered that. Well, I haven't been watching like the full thing or anything because I don't speak Japanese. I don't understand it. But there's like a clips highlight situation, and they've been. Oh, I know how to get into that room, into that part of it, and they've translated like basically the highlights of it, and it's really cool because there's so much this like you can't like when you can't speak Japanese. It's hard to follow along to a Holo JP stream. You can only understand so much through the tone and like there are some things that can be conveyed. I remember seeing a video like a clip on YouTube of Rushia, Uruha Rushia once. I think that's her surname, but Rushia from Hololive, the Necromancer. She just died and lost her items, I think, and like a lot of hearts were coming from overseas fans, and she spoke in English the best she could to try and make herself understood. And I was like, ah, yes, this is my heart. When somebody tries to make themselves understood across the language barrier, with so pure a feeling, you just gotta, you just go, Pure feelings. Pure feelings. That's the truth of this universe. It's all about strong emotions. And now we have more books. Now you might be wondering, what kind of book is this? Oh, it's a weapon, isn't it? You might be wondering, what kind of book is this? Carmine, why are you picking up books? This is no time to be reading through ancient tomes. But these are publications with adult-oriented material, full of girly photos and interesting costumes. Press X button to set. And if we set one... Yes, the kind of book that provokes strong emotions. If we set one of these babies, let me show you. You can see it's actually got some stuff in there. But in Metal Gear Solid 4, while you're placing them, you can actually flip through the pages and look in first person. It's really quite incredible. Yes, it is for baiting guards. We've just permanently lost one because I wanted to show you guys. But yes, if a guard sees an adult magazine, he'll go and get it. So you can get him. So for example, you could put down a claymore that's outside a usual guard route, and then put a magazine where they're going to see it when they're going along their route. And then you can plan it in such a way that they'll run into the claymore. But mostly you don't want to do that. You wanna just kind of get them off their route so you can go around them. You want to be stealthy, and the only time that an explosion isn't going to alert people is if the guard is the only living human. At which point you can just shoot them.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
Are you ready for your obligatory rose?
You're right.
Let's go.
Sorry. I do remember.
Well,
it was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you.
I want you guys to listen to this because
a group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up
it
and
actually
asked
gets
me
me.
which building it
I'm
was
gonna have a
King
drink.
Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building, and then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, "No, it's the Empire State."
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the
I
museum.
love this.
And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually.
Isn't it
working on the
lovely
same
when
place.
coincidence happens
That
like
night
this?
We went up to the top of the Empire
It must be
State.
fate.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler building from 120 stories above ground.
Yes, the jazz is amazing. This is
I
an
didn't care
instrumental
anymore
version
who
of
was right.
I Can't Say Goodbye to
And that was our
Yesterday,
first
the ending theme. I hope
watched King
we
Kong
will
in your
reach it.
apartment a bunch of
I
times
hope we
that
will reach
night.
it at the end of this.
Didn't sleep till morning.
Hmm.
If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
See?
I know.
It's fate, it's
I'm
love.
sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
What?
Take care.
Okay, but also you're not going to help me save Rose? Really? I guess I'll save manually.
Jack, do you...
Alright, we're saving. Oh, yes, but man.
Jack, it must be so nerve-wracking to
Oh, I love
defuse
this
a bomb.
conversation.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, that was a stupid thing to say. Sorry.
That's all right. It's just that I've never been trained in this stuff.
You okay? Are you feeling well?
I
Oh,
almost
right,
threw up a
that's
few
Raiden's
times,
thoughts. When I press the trigger button, you can hear Raiden's
but I'm
thoughts.
okay. It's not like I'm in
That's
this
so
alone.
cute, I can't bear it.
Yeah, that's true. What do
He's
you
such
think
a
about
lover
when
boy.
you're defusing those things?
I don't think so much as remember, and I know that I need to resist that and keep my mind.
Yes, he's never
blank.
been trained to
I
defuse
can't let
bombs.
myself
He's
be
literally he's doing
overwhelmed
this
by
with
the
no
fear.
training. All he has is the
So,
coolant spray. He
am
has
I
to
a
do
part of
this.
what you try not
Because
to
if he
remember?
doesn't, the place is going to get blown up.
I was just kidding. But I guess this isn't a good time for that.
This is why you
No, it
don't.
is.
Okay, this is why
And I
you
do think
don't.
about you.
Stuff like this is why you don't
Trying to
have.
remember what's so special about April 30th.
You don't have
Any success?
girlfriends
not
or
yet.
wives
You need to stay alive so
or
you
husbands
can.
or boyfriends or
Okay,
like anybody
that's a
like
deal.
close to you doing like operations for you when you're on a sneaking mission, because you get stuff like this, you get stuff like that. It's distracting. But yes, they're cute. A lot of people really hate Rose, and a lot of people don't like Raiden either. But I am actually I personally like them. I love them. Yeah, he's done VR mission. He's done sneaking mission 60, weapons 80, advanced VR, huh? That was the best snake I got. Into the sea. Into the briny deep with you. Ah, that's Strat A. This is the AF connecting bridge. We've almost done a full rotation. There's only 2 left. Of course, there's more. I think there's more people that don't like Rose than don't like Raiden, because they found the fact that even if you don't call her to save, she'll interrupt the gameplay and talk to you about the relationship between Raiden and Rose. I think some people find that annoying, but the thing is that the relationship between Raiden and Rose is so incredibly important to the story and to Raiden as a character that it needs to happen. And that is another broken neck, ladies and gentlemen. That is another broken neck. But yeah, that's why people don't like Rose, because you can't play MGS2 without getting her Kodo calls. But I like Rose. I mean, when it comes to saving, she's no Mei Ling or paramedic. But so she doesn't have the same like quality of, you know, a mix of interesting, humorous conversations. But what she does have is an incredibly strong character connection to Raiden and his character arc. She's also kind of cute. I'm more into paramedic though, because paramedic's a redhead. Alright, let's see him. And Mei Ling, if you've seen Metal Gear Solid 4, Mei Ling actually turns out real good. Metal Gear has a lot of good girls. Let's go. Yes, yes. Okay, so we're in the Strut A pump room. Ah, remember this guy? This was the first guy we had to deal with. Let's kill him again. Well, it's not the same guy, obviously. It's the first patrol route. We're gonna stuff you in a locker, my friend. Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of true, but it's also the fact that Raiden was a bait and switch for gamers at the time. I started with Raiden, and I sympathize more with Raiden because he's a lot more realistic than Snake in terms of, you know, being not a super soldier at the start, at least. Okay, does that guy actually come out of his little hidey hole? Alright, let's drag you into a locker too, my friend. Nobody is safe from the lockers. So, there's actually a speedrunning trick that I might be able to show you here, if I can remember how to do it. It's been so long. Huh. That one had a poster girl. Very nice. I think the camera going down will alert people, so it's best to, like, leave it up. Oh, the SOCOM bullets are full. Well, that was a waste of time. I guess we could shoot the camera and they wouldn't find anybody, but it's best to just leave it well enough alone. But the point is, there's a speedrunning technique, everybody. Mortals, there's a speedrunning technique. Box! Excellent. So, the speedrunning technique is... Oh! Went too far up. There is a... Well, here's the thing. There's this whole section of crawling through pipes and stuff like that. Bomb should be somewhere here. Yep, but it's not there. So there's this whole sequence of crawling through pipes, and you have to do this this long getting up animation, and it's one of the only times you have to crawl in the speedrun, because you have to go under the pipes. So you have to... press the coolant button and the... Basically, the coolant will cancel out the going into the coolant will cancel out the animation of Raiden getting up, and he'll just kind of get up real quick, instead of doing this rise animation. I can't do it anymore, it seems. I've embarrassed myself in front of you. Oh, how shameful. But the bomb should be... There's a spot that you can hit the bomb from here. Yes! Now that is another speedrunning trick. You can hit the bomb with the coolant from behind, because normally you have to crawl all the way through. We're still gonna have to do that for the box. No, because this is the version I speedran in. This is the version I speedran in.
Do you read me, Pete?
It's not patched out.
Raiden, you need to hear this too.
There's no patches. It's just the original Invis fix.
What's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around.
Yes, I was a PC Metal Gear Solid 2 speedrunner.
So far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah.
Because it was easier to record. It was the only way I could record runs.
Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real.
Ah, Fat Man's played us for fools. He's played us like a damn fiddle.
They're a threat, all right, but the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy
yes.
the entire shell. But the C4
ores Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either.
These are sensor-proof. Yes.
What? New model, I guess.
The ionization sensor can't detect them.
The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that.
You gotta be impressed that he found them.
Pete, looks like he fooled you.
He found them without a sensor. He's as good as me, almost.
Anyway,
it was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Ooh, boy.
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Listen to Stillman.
Should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Raiden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left.
This is a real pickle. This is a real pickle, mortals. It'll have to be me.
I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
Oh boy.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine.
Ah, this is it.
I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my
He failed the
experience,
bomb
I lost
diffusion.
it. And a church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead.
He
All
faked.
because of
He
my
faked having lost his
mistake.
leg.
All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from
You
the
want to talk
public
about
outcry.
good jazz?
I wanted
This is
people
it.
to be sorry for me,
Listen to this.
for
Listen
my
to this music.
weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well, I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Hey, Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet.
And I need to
him
stop that man.
His crimes are also mine.
One of omission and arrogance.
No one should teach the skills I taught him without a
I'm
clear
sorry for all the
conscience.
dead air, mortals. I'm very sorry for all the dead air, but oh, it gets me. It does things to me.
You got it, Raiden?
I understand.
It's a very powerful game
I've
to
taken
me.
care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2.
Yes,
I
he
wouldn't
can make it.
recommend you
He
go
can
into
make it
any
all the
of
way
other
into Shell,
struts.
into Shell
I owe
2.
you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, right?
Oh boy.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
I mean, I don't know if it does. I'm not familiar with it because I'm pretty sure that like narrative games aren't like I don't know. I don't know if that. I mean, I feel like you could just play this game without my. Like it's no different from just playing it, but it's just such a thing. Okay, so is the box? Do I have the cardboard box already? I don't think I have. I don't think I got the cardboard box. Okay, so it's not dead air if there's dialogue. I hope that's the case. I hope that's true. I hope I haven't bored people by getting invested in this game, because I really want you guys to be invested too. It's such a lovely game. And Stillman has a he's not even that much of a major character, but he's got this neat arc. Yeah, so we've got to go around via here at the behind, which requires I go up and down. I've never done this the proper way, so. Oh, you find it more annoying when people speak over things important. Well, I hope I haven't annoyed you either. Oh, I just climb over this. But yeah, I'm doing. I just like to know what to do to improve in future, because I want you guys to have a fun time. Boom, 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 boom. So we now have boxes 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 5, and 1. We don't have 4. What's cool is because they have the different types of boxes, the boxes are in the game. So if we look over there, that's the not the same box as this one. Is it box 3? Yep, it's box 3. So box 3 will take us to this strut, because it's the cardboard box you find in this strut. Love the little details like that. Alright, so now we just have to hit strut B via the AB connecting bridge. And we still haven't found the suppressor, which is troubling. Alright, alright, alright. Now we just have to use our superior grip strength, our powerful grip strength. I have it on good authority that Kanata from Hololive has fantastic grip strength. So hopefully our grip strength will be on par with hers. Alrighty. Let's go. Let's go. The very first thing we're gonna do is not walk over there and choke him. And you know why? Sound floor. Well, which arm? She couldn't rip off the arm of the demon. The human arm of my mortal shell, perhaps. Perhaps she might very well rip it clean off, but the demon residing in my right arm would not allow itself to be ripped from my body. Would that it were that simple, I would have ripped my arm off long ago. Come on. Boom. So she's also an angel. Ah, the complete opposite of a cursed being like myself. We'll just kind of leave you there. Hello, ma'am. Looks like you're playing with some bubbles there. Very nice. Tasteful. I like it. Alright, he's going to complete a circuit, and when he does that, we're going to choke the life out of him. And rend his flesh from his bones. Destroy him completely. That's exactly what we're going to do. By the way, is the game audio a bit quiet for people? Because, I'm just seeing some things here that make it seem like it might be, but I don't know. It's impossible for me to tell, because I'm hearing it through my own headphones. There we are. Excellent, excellent, mortals. We're making good progress and we're doing it. Now, coolant. The audio in general seems a bit quiet. I don't know, because, like, I gotta have, like, some reduction on my mic in order to not get, like, everything to be picked up, even the smallest noises. But I'm trying to, I think I've become less quiet than I used to be. Hopefully. So I just mean the...
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut 8.
As long as you guys can hear well enough, I hope it's fine.
Bottom section of the strut is demolished.
Yes. Stillman is outlining exactly how Fat Man plans to destroy the big shell.
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb.
So yes, this is the problem. This is the issue.
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is
a sound beacon.
Not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer
it's sonar.
the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
It's time.
It some more and see if the freezing
Mortals, it's time.
Don't
Mortals,
touch the other one until
we're going to do it.
Okay.
I'll stand by until you radio in. Okay, mortals. We have defused all of the bombs that we need to defuse. Thus, there's only one thing left to do. Just defuse the large bombs and confront Fat Man, which I'm really hoping I'm hoping to at least beat Fat Man this stream. We're making time enough for it, so we're gonna probably do that. Because I want you all to see Fat Man and how cool he is. He is the best Dead Cell member in my opinion. I am one with the universe. My bullet is a holy arrow that will pierce the heart of demons. The chant was successful. We may continue onwards. Excellent, excellent. Now, it's Strut C, the dining hall. As you know, I've already gone over how the mirrors shatter, how the blow dryers activate, how the glass spreads on the floor, all the lovely little details. Oh look, there's the glass bottles we shattered from when we were in here last stream. That's very nice. Yeah, I'm not down a ration. I don't need to pick that one up. Ma'am. There's the watermelon. See, it stays. It stays. We destroyed those watermelons like when we were in here last. We've gone through all the other struts since then, and those watermelons are still destroyed. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. Anyway. Let's not say. Let's just jump into it. A countdown is about to start.
Peter, I have
Sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin?
Oh no.
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
It's a trap!
Bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Don't do it, Pliskin!
Is that it?
It's a trap.
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin!
Pliskin, you numbskull.
Damn! That was
I mean, you're fantastic, but oh no.
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down.
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s
Oh
were
boy,
online.
how sadistic
Right.
is that?
The one in shell 1 should be counting down too.
We helped Fat Man arm his own
Remaining
bomb.
time.
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Right, move. Get to the bottom of strut A now.
Let's go. What am I doing going this way? This is going to take too long. Oh no! Well, we're going to do it, mortals. Activate light speed! Go! Moving across the universe at the speed of a shooting star. No force can prevent our ascent. Yeah! 365 seconds. We're making good time. Ah, yeah, here's the problem, isn't it? We're gonna lose a lot of time to this bridge, but it's gonna be okay. I promise. I promise, mortals. I promise. Now, watch this. There. Okay. 335 seconds around about. Good time. Good time. We don't have time to deal with this guy. We're just gonna head straight up to the roof. And there is of course a guard here, but the door is also open because of that. I don't have time to play with you. The reason I cartwheeled just then was because there was some bird poop, and you can slip and slide on the bird poop and fall over. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, mortals. I could have demonstrated it for you, but we don't have the time! We must press onwards.
Listen carefully.
Oh, it's this, it's this.
I fell
Listen
for
to
it.
this.
Fell for what?
Fat man
Has my number.
A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Stillman! We lost him. Let's go. You didn't think we'd be back here like this, did you, mortals? This is where it is. You can see if we use sensor B. That's it. We've defused it.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Damn it.
Yes, it was.
Colonel,
Couldn't
any
save him.
damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Alright. We've lost Stillman. But when did we get the M9? We just have an M9 now. What is this? We actually have a tranquilizer. This is I don't want to celebrate about it because
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb.
I legitimately did not notice that I had acquired the M9. Do you know where I got it?
Shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof.
You pick up so many
just to
items
make
in this
sure
game,
we
I didn't
caught it.
realize.
One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now
I think
on.
I tried to
What are my
use it
orders?
automatically
What should I
without
do?
even thinking.
Stay with your mission objective.
Well,
Rescue
Drat.
the
Oh well.
president.
What about the other
We have it.
hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
President
Priority my
James
butt. They're
Johnson.
all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what
Priority
you're doing,
my
but
butt.
You can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that
Pliskin
Pliskin
to come through?
Well,
Looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation.
The simulation.
He's not a factor in this mission.
Mortals the
What do you
simulation.
mean by that, Colonel?
Your mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Look at all the pressure they forced on him. He's not some legendary super soldier, he's a rookie. This is too much for him. But Raiden must. He must carry it out, and he will. So, it's time for our first boss fight. A very unusual one for this series. If you weren't here for the last one, this is Fortune. She's best girl.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you
We're live.
I knew this moment would come.
Come on, girl.
Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father. Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
Whoop. It's time. Love killing. Oh, I love fighting Fortune. I mean, I don't love fighting Fortune.
Him?
It's okay, I guess.
This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you?
We'll learn more about what she just said later. Yeah, this part is nice. This part is quite nice. It's Fortune, so I love it. Fortune, played by Mola Gale. Well, hi, KFP. How's it going?
Kill me, please.
We're playing a bit of Metal Gear, and we're about to do the first boss fight against Fortune. So here's the problem with the Fortune boss fight. The problem is, let me see if I can demonstrate it for you. Let me see if I can demonstrate it for you with this SOCOM.
What good are you? Put me out of my misery now.
You may have noticed that all of those shots completely missed. Nope, that got me. So you see Fortune has this tiny life bar, but the problem is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that she's got a tiny life bar, because if you try and shoot her...
Sorry.
It'll just not work. Oh, I have a SOCOM suppressor. Let's just equip that now while we can. Well, when you equip a suppressor in the item slot and a weapon in the window slot, a weapon slot, they'll just kind of automatically go together. What is that? Oh no. I just want the ration! Okay. Okay, we got the ration. I've never actually seen that cutscene before where that gets sent across the room. Okay, and I think if we throw a grenade, if we manage to throw a grenade, it's not gonna work. It'll be a dud. See? It didn't go off. Oh. It doesn't matter. We have so many rations. And there's like, it doesn't matter about performing well in this one. Yeah, it's a dud, exactly. It's good for us to use some of our rations so that we don't have to we can't spam them for Fat Man.
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport.
Fat Man wants to talk.
For you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Yep.
Great. How much time do I have left?
No rest for the wicked.
400 seconds remain.
Another 400 seconds.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It's gotta be annoying to get through Strut F.
From that of Dead Cell.
What about that?
We're probably just gonna shoot our way through.
There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Well, we've that's the Fortune boss fight, everyone. We beat her. She's defeated. Boom, jump, boom, boom, jump, boom, boom, jump, boom, boom, jump. It's Vamp. Everybody loves Vamp.
I'll take over,
What is it?
It seems
our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical
Mysterious.
man now. He's completely lost sight of our ideals, and with it, his
Loyalty to Commander Jackson. Oh, he said the word.
I'll take care of the wayward soul.
Fortune's gonna go to try and deal with Fat Man.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one, really.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Alas, we couldn't kill her. I'm sorry, Fortune. I couldn't help you. I couldn't help you, Fortune.
He's all mine.
Now it's Vamp.
Later, Vamp.
Now!
We did it! We killed Vamp without even a boss fight. Isn't that the best? Isn't that just the best? Shot through the stomach and the head. Yes, easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Mortals, this was the simplest and easiest fight I have ever participated in. Oh, look at the hate on Fortune's face. It's so good.
Damn.
We can't. We can't. He wasn't even shooting at Vamp. He wasn't even shooting at Vamp. That's the best part. He shoots at Fortune. But you can't hit Fortune. Not with bullets.
No, that death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die? Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You punish me.
Yeah, the freezing spray, the coolant, that wouldn't work. But yeah, Fortune had a hard life, as we discussed earlier. Yeah, if only Vamp had nanomachines. If only he had artificial blood circulated into him filled with nanomachines like Raiden here.
You could give me peace.
Fun fact, if Raiden were to fire right now, his gun would probably just jam. That's how powerful. I don't think you can't reach her, I'm pretty sure. If you try and get up close to her to CQC her, she'll just kind of shoot you. I think there's a special thing for that. I've never tried it. So I might be wrong. Who knows, maybe we can go back through the, we could go through the boss rush and see. There's a boss rush, by the way. It's very good. Actually, I don't know if Fortune's in the boss rush. I hope she is. Now, here it is.
There's no need for sorrow, Queen.
Yeah. I can't die twice. Yeah, this is Substance. Substance has a boss rush in it, where you just fight all the bosses, like on one set of health. Yeah, Queen. It's a whole thing. King is Solidus. Fortune is Queen. But because there's not enough Dead Cell members, you only ever hear Vamp call her that. I forgot that he put mines here. That vindictive fat son of a... fat man. I shall cast you into the fiery abyss. I shall cleave your flesh from your bones, fat man. I will engulf you in hellfire. For this terrible display. This insult you have dealt me. 2 rations, let's go. These mines weren't in the simulations. No. Not in the VR training. Raiden never had Daylight VR training. He never had it. Oh, let's do something cool.
Freeze.
See? You can make him freeze. It's a hold up. There's a bit more to it, but for now that's the basics. And we're on a time limit. Raiden didn't do Mine Mission 16. Well, that's he did the I'm pretty sure he did the Metal Gear Solid. What is Mine Mission 16? Metal Gear Solid 1 or 2? Or is that just you making that up? I can't tell if it's a joke or not. See, this is the problem, models. My sense of humor is woeful, so I can never tell if someone is joking. See, exactly. This is what it is. It's so easy to tell in some places when things are a joke, but I'm really bad at it. So just talking generally, there's probably going to be a lot of times when one of you says a joke and I take it seriously, and you know, and so I'm sorry if I make any of you feel bad because you're like, oh, he didn't get the joke. But it's not that the joke isn't good. It's just, come on, buddy.
Nothing here.
Now, if I'm right, that guy will see his sleeping comrade. Yes, see? Now we can execute both of them in the head. Well, I'm glad that you're getting some amusement out of it. As long as the models are happy, I'm happy. As long as you guys are happy, I'm happy. Alright, we've killed both of them and left their bloody corpses in the hallway as a message to the others. So now we move on. Boom. We will have to reach the helipad and... Don't see anyone. Actually, I think I still see his corpse up there. No, he's there. Mine detector. We have to hurry. Whoop. Okay, we made it. We didn't have to shoot him. We can shoot him on the way back. Strut E, parcel 1F. We don't have time for any tomfoolery. We only have 244 seconds left. We have to go. Light speed. I would play some Eurobeat, but I don't, I mean, you know, I can't. But just put on a, whenever we're running somewhere really fast. I don't know if it'll happen again in this game. Just put on some Eurobeat. There's some, I mean, I listen to a couple of Eurobeat mixes. I can't recommend a specific one. There's so much, like, all Eurobeat that people put in playlists and mixes that are in single videos is very good. Pedal to the metaphorical middle. That's another thing. Racing games. I don't play a lot of racing games, but I mean Eurobeat. It's a jam. Ah, this is it. Are you ready?
So you're the one.
Oh, I love this guy. I love him so much. He only appears right now, but he has so much charisma and character in this short appearance. This is how MGS2 is.
I am the greatest that humanity has to offer.
No, it's just regular Fat Man. This isn't some Hot Coldman bull. This isn't Die Hardman. It's just Fatman.
It's the rhythm of time.
Of life. Rhythm of time and life. Hang around department store clock counters. Yes, because a clock, it's a ticking clock of death. This is exactly what I'm talking about, mortals. Look at him. He's skating around with a wine glass. He needs a straw to drink from it. He has so much character. Nothing else announces its own end with such a fanfare. In just this one conversation, he tells you his entire life philosophy that connects to himself and bombs. Like, everything about him. Exactly. We're gonna get to that, Ilska Zornik. We're gonna get to that.
Good year. Let's drink the Stillman, shall we?
We shall.
If you destroy the big shell, you'll never collect your ransom.
Ransom? What are you talking about?
$30 billion.
Oh, a bit of a visual glitch on Fat Man there, but we're still fine. It's just the PC version.
So that's what's going on, huh?
What the hell are you talking about?
Oh, you'll know soon enough. And I could care less what they plan to do. My ambitions are much more simple.
See?
To be the most famous.
A simple ambition. You can respect it. You have to respect it.
Give a damn about you.
Oh, yes, they will. I'll go down in history as the man who beat Peter Stillman.
Nice, he's a big guy. For you.
Like hell you beat Stillman.
He had your number.
What did you say?
You have nothing of his courage. Or what are you laughing at?
Yeah, exactly. He's such a Chad.
6 months ago.
6 months ago. The liquidation of
Dead Cell.
Call it what you want. Only the right stuff survived that hell.
It was a rough time for
Be
them.
free, you know. Open the way to a new dimension.
All Fat Man wants. The Emperor among detonation devotees. Yes.
The only way people will ever remember you.
He's an artist. He wants to create a glorious explosion that people will tell tales about. He wants the immortality of history.
It's time to
Start the party.
This is how it works.
I plant a bomb.
And it'll explode
Soon after that.
If you prefer to stay in one piece,
You'll have to disable my bombs.
laugh
And grow fat. Laugh and grow fat, mortals. Indeed, let us sup upon the nurturing teat of enjoyment. Let us feast upon the glory of battle. Let us have merriment and revelry. Why the rollerblades? Why, it's quite simple. He can't get around fast without them. They're the only way he can stay alive in an urban battlefield. We could go for non-lethal, but let's not bother about the dog tags or something like that. Yes, that's how you do it. 3? He's not planning 3 of these things, is he? Oh no. Come on. Come on. I need to get these. I need to get at these bombs. Come on, 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 come on. Okay, models, this will be simple. This will be elementary. That's how simple this will be. He put it here.
20 seconds left. Are you just gonna walk around?
Yes, I am! You fool! I just took cover. You dumbass, fat man. You had the perfect opportunity to take a shot and you missed it. This is why you're not going to beat me. It's sad because I respect you as an artist. But I'm afraid you're trying to blow me up. So I'll have to kill you without mercy. Or regret. See, look at how useful those roller skates are to him.
Die!
Oh boy. See? Don't doubt the roller skates. I mean, he probably... I don't think he... Like, he probably has a system to help him get up and lie down. It's not a headshot. But it'll do. Mortals, we've just defeated Fat Man. Laugh and grow fat.
My suit. Oh no. I've
Nothing to wear to the party. Oh, that's just the worst.
Over for you.
The party's
That's
up.
what you think.
Oh, that writing gets so few good one-liners, but the party's over for you really is one.
What did you just do? What is this?
I have beautiful hands.
He has beautiful hands.
Delicate hands can craft
Works of art.
Answer me. What the hell is this?
It's the switch for the biggest bomb in the entire place.
Ooh boy.
Huh? No use. Once it's activated, there's no stopping the count.
Ooh boy.
Where did you plant it? Where is it?
Somewhere in this area. Don't worry, it's very
Yes, it's very close by. Any guesses on where it is, mortals?
Where is it?
Obviously I know, because I've
Go
played this game
ahead,
before.
Shoot me, I'm already dead.
But I'm interested to see if you've seen through his puzzle.
Think you can find it? When it goes off, it'll take the big show with it.
Ooh boy.
Tell me where I can find the bomb.
That's your
Where is the bomb?
This is the highlight of the party. Bring it on, I say. They'll be happy to.
I don't know if you guys these guesses.
Start my legend.
I don't know if you
Too bad you won't
you
be
played it
around to
before
see
and
the
know because of
movies.
that, but yeah, a lot of people guessing Fat Man. Laugh and grow fat. That is how you go out. That is how you go out. Mortals, that's how you go out. But yeah, see? Sensor A will tell you, which you probably already have equipped already. But also, speaking of the Harrier, yes, it was him himself. Speaking of the Harrier, does anybody see something that's missing at the moment? I can't shoot these birds, they're too fast and agile. You really should give it a try sometime if you've never played Metal Gear Solid. It's a fun series. And you can play Metal Gear Solid 1 and 2 on the PC. So it's a good way to start. But yeah, look at that, that's a beefy mother. It's a big bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
Yeah, no,
Looks like all
after
the
beating him,
bombs
we
are
deactivate
neutralized.
this bomb.
One of their main leverages is now gone.
There are three types of bombs you deactivate. The small bombs that are planted on each strut. The big bomb that is at the bottom of strut A. And the bomb that's on Fat Man. Well, that's not counting the small baby bombs that Fat Man plants when you're doing the boss fight. We've just have done all the boss defusals. The coolant is now not useful for bomb defusal at all. but funnily enough,
What are my orders?
you can still use it.
President.
We have no idea
We can still use the
where he
coolant.
is.
You haven't
But for
been
different
in
things.
the central core yet. I suggest you start there.
Wait, I have another call. Want me to take it?
No, I'll go offline. Best to keep our presence unknown.
I'm happy to explain anything
How
about
you
this game. I
doing,
love it a
kid?
lot.
Pliskin, is everything all right?
Could be better. Looks like I was out cold for a while.
How did you manage to stay alive?
Had a little help from a friend.
Friend?
What about the bomb?
Diffused. And Fat Man, too.
That's good news.
How's Shell 2?
It's a mess. The bomb crippled H-Strut.
Oh, poor
What about the
H-Strut.
toxins?
The what?
If the big shell blows up, the explosion is expected to produce massive amounts of toxins.
Never heard anything about that.
Huh?
Well, looks like there's not much danger of that in any case.
Oh,
But
interesting.
The central core is starting to flood. It
Mysterious.
won't last much longer.
Well, what about the president and the other hostages?
They weren't in Shell 2. They must be in Shell 1.
And there's only one place in Shell 1 that we
The
haven't been
hostages
to.
Out of here now.
It's too far from Manhattan for a swim.
What about the lifeboats?
There doesn't seem to be any. Doesn't make sense.
So a chopper is our only extraction?
Yep, we got a
Right.
chopper.
And it
We
comes
gotta
with
get
a
to the
passenger
chopper.
limit.
Get to the chopper.
Intel has it that there are about 30 hostages.
It'd take more than a single trip.
That's
We'll have
bad.
to come back.
Can you pilot a chopper?
No, but I brought a gearhead with me. He's a good guy. I'll introduce you later.
Pliskin, I'm on the heliport right now, but I don't see their hair.
Yeah, they just kind of
It's
took
on
off in their
somewhere.
jet.
We
That is
better move
just
now,
kind of,
then.
which
Our
means
chances
that
of a
like
Harrier after us are close to
it's just
nothing.
kind of
Do you
flying
know where
around.
the president is?
No, that one's all yours.
The president is at the top of our rescue list. These are our orders, Lieutenant JG.
Your orders,
Not mine.
What?
See you
Oh
later.
man. All right, we've done it. Fat Man is dead. Justice has prevailed, and we could manage to get a whole 5 steps before another cutscene. It's Cyborg Ninja.
You passed with flying colors.
Identify yourself.
I'm like you.
I have no name.
Are you Mr. X?
If you like.
Yes, he is like Grey Fox. It's very similar to Grey Fox. Listen to that jazz.
Come, let's get out the open. Follow me.
Are you with Foxhound too?
What do you think, Raiden?
Neither enemy nor friend. Just a messenger from the Lalilulelo.
Ah, the Lolly Lule Lo. First time they're mentioned in this game.
This is safer, I think.
Safe from what?
Eavesdropping, of course.
All right. Why did you contact me?
I've been ordered to give you backup, including the relaying of necessary intel.
Interesting.
Ordered by whom? Why won't you
The
identify
Patriots,
yourself?
yes, that is exactly
There is
it.
no need
Let me
for
just
you
say
to
the
know.
Patriots so that you know that I can say the
decide what I need to know.
Patriots, and
You are
thus
not
I don't
being
work for the
trusted to make
Patriots.
such decisions.
I don't have to say la di
I'll
di
tell
lo.
you something you do need to know instead. The current location of the president.
Yep.
What?
Or rather, the person who knows.
We'll probably
the
wrap
current
up after the
location of
infiltration
president.
of
Who
Shell
is
1.
it?
A Secret Service agent named Ames, currently being held with other hostages.
We'll go for
Secret
Ames.
Service, huh?
The head of the president's security detail, Ames, has been fitted with the same type of VIP nanomachine system as the president.
Isn't it impressive? This is like set in like 2005. Everybody has
Telling
nanomachines.
me this.
Do I need to repeat myself?
There's no reason for me to believe any of this. You understand that?
Of course, but you also have no choice but to believe. Do you have any other leads?
Where are those hostages?
The hostages are being held
In the B1 conference hall in the Shell 1 core. The Shell 1 core.
What does he look like?
We don't know if it is indeed a he. I've never met this person either.
How am I supposed to look for someone without even a description?
Use your ears.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ames has a pacemaker. You'll be able to hear the machine sound in the heartbeat.
You expect me to walk up to these hostages and listen to every one of their heartbeats?
The sound is too minute to
Yep.
detect unamplified. You'd be captured immediately.
So what am I supposed to do?
Use the directional.
The directional
There's one
microphone
somewhere in the core.
with the neat little gimmick of picking up whatever sounds you're pointing at.
The security card will unlock all level 2 security doors.
Oh, we're moving up in the world, mortals. We finally got the second level of security.
It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electronic field. And
Personal
watch
area
yourself.
networking.
The core is more heavily guarded than any other section of the big shell. You'll get nowhere just like that. Try this instead.
Okay, interesting about that. It's randomized from your second playthrough onwards.
The surveillance camera won't let you on the elevator without the right uniform.
You want me to disguise myself?
So it's randomized in New Game Plus. So when so obviously because you have to be on New Game Plus to skip certain cutscenes, speedruns are done on New Game Plus, which means that speedruns have to deal with random aims, which means aims RNG is a part of Metal Gear Solid 2 speedrunning. You can get a really good aims. They don't use the directional microphone. They just kind of, they just, you know, they recognize him. They know what he looks like.
You'll also have to pass a retinal scan.
I always had so much problem with the retinal scan as a kid, because I was playing on very easy. I was using them M9 all the time. I didn't know how to choke someone properly. I had to master the skill.
Deception is not an option here.
You have to choke somebody to get them to use the retinal scan.
I suggest you hurry. They have the nuke on their side.
The nuke?
The
They have a
nuke!
nuclear weapon with them?
You didn't find their continuing presence here unusual? Even with the president as hostage, this is an island, and they have no visible means of escape.
Even if they do have a nuke, the warhead is no good without an access code. The security lockout can't be bypassed.
They don't need
We're dealing with a nuclear threat here. A nuclear level threat, mortals.
You saw it too, I believe. The Navy man with half a handcuff.
He had the football.
The other half of it is on the football, or the black case if you like. The nuclear button.
You really can. If you know who the cyborg ninja really is, you can tell who it is. Like you can hear their voice, their accent.
Why did they have to bring the football along? To a decontamination plant of all places.
It becomes really easy to hear.
Because, after all, the big shell
Conspiracy. It's not a cleanup plant.
Dead Cell didn't have to bring a nuke along with them. It was right here to
It's time for that iconic line.
Is what it seems.
A cover-up. But why? For what?
For Metal Gear that is housed here.
Metal Gear? Metal Gear! Yes, that's right. They have a Metal Gear here. And it ain't some tiny little sissy thing like Ray. They've got something big.
What's this for?
Oh, a classic cell phone. It's funny to see.
What do I need a cell phone for?
Ray actually is not armed with nukes, so it's not a true Metal Gear in that sense. Ray is an anti-Metal Gear weapon, so it doesn't have nukes. It just has the missiles and the high-pressured water cutters and stuff like that. But the Metal Gear, the big shell is housing the Arsenal gear. That's got nukes, baby. Oh boy. I'm kind of more partial to Ray myself, but Rex has a lot of appeal. Oh, and Zeke. I really like Metal Gear Zeke and the concept of customizing it in Peace Walker, even if it kind of screws with the timeline a bit.
So you believe that, Ninja?
Since we have no leads on the
Because, oh man, and you can paint it a color, and then after all that, after you customize Zeke throughout the game, you build a fully functional one. You customize it, you give it love, you give it a custom paint job. I painted mine green, and then you get that boss fight with it with Love Deterrence playing, and it's like, oh, it's so good. It's so good. Oh, I love playing Peace Walker. You can't beat Peace Walker. Like, oh, such a good Metal Gear game for being on a portable console. Alright, so now we just have to get into the, now we just need we've got the uniform, as you can see here. We got the BDU. But we need to go back to the warehouse to get the AK. Which means we have to deal with Strut F yet again. At least we've got gonna have the Soliton radar this time. Also, this disguise won't work outside the core, so. We should finally. This will be our first like actual gun that isn't a handgun. Speaking of, become cleansed by holy light. Be gone! Nope, 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 nope. The eye that sees all awakens to the heart of the world. A howl. A shudder. Oh no. I forgot that they have 3 of these things now. I hope they don't come back once we do this. Alright. Blood for blood, my friend. First shot! Well, this... Okay, so here's the thing. I'm playing with a controller, so obviously I'm doing controller aiming. And as we all know, aiming with a controller, I mean... It's not really good, is it?
Nothing here.
Okay, where does he go after that? Oh, this is level 2. We can hide in here. That delay in the shot hitting is so satisfying. Yes, exactly. Those little details like that. Because it takes so long for the shot to get there. We have C4 now. Because it takes so long for the shot to get there, it just oh boy. It takes longer. It takes longer to hit. You fire. Yeah. Boom. Oh, we don't want to be in here. Oh, this looks like it could be a really good time in the cycle to make an action, to make a move. In fact, I think I'll make one right now. Come on. I'm just gonna break your neck a little bit. Stop whining. There we are. Alright, he's dead. Now we just have to move him behind these boxes here. Well, it's not the perfect cover, but it'll do. Alright, let's just kill him quick and then move him into the other room. At one point, controller aiming was more accurate. Older computer mice can be pretty inconsistent. Wow, I've never experienced that. Whenever, like, my experience with PC gaming has always been since when mice were really good. I can see how, like, considering the nature of old computer mice, how that could be a thing. But I've only ever had, you know, kind of gaming mouses. My mouse has some extra buttons on it, which can be really helpful. Yeah, aim assist is a thing, but for a certain range of what, like in this game specifically, aim assist is a thing. But it is not a thing. Oh, here we are.
What's going on? Respond.
Oh right, let's hide in here. But before we do so, we're just gonna set one teensy claymore. Ah! Okay. We have made a critical error.
Clear.
We've made a critical error.
Return to your positions. Increase security.
They didn't even find the corpses! How lucky are we mortals? Truly, fate has sided with me. The powerful forces of the universe have decided that someone as powerful as I, that someone of my grand fate can't possibly be deigned to fail here. Yes. Success. So yeah, PS2